Alright, you just gotta watch out for the one-hit KO here. Just run over here. He misses most times right there. So then you walk over here, and he'll position himself. And then you run back. So now he's positioned, you run to the right, and he'll swing. And then you just swing at his tentacle. I swing with the RT. And then you dodge to the right. You don't dodge back, because you'll get hit. So if you dodge to the right, you're good. Let me reposition him. Dodge to the right. And you swing an RT. Does way more damage. You swing twice with RT. And then you have more time to run away. Reposition him. And RT, RT. Drains from the room. And that bottom right area, you're able to run through the arches over there. The Taurus demons to the left are very difficult to fight, but there are like Firekeeper souls or something on the floor. Alright, so now that I defeated Ceaseless Discharge after Quailag to collect the 20 extra K souls, I'm just going to leave Blighttown and path back the way I came. Fast forward through this. I obviously also killed Kaylan, Quailag's sister, for 5k extra souls, so I could also reinforce my Estus Flask with her Firekeeper soul. So now I'm gonna climb out, essentially the way I came in. Dive roll onto this. It brings you all the way back up. And you're gonna dodge roll this way, off. And you just climb out the same way you came in, through the ladders. Obviously the poison will dissipate over time, similar to the Quailag fight. So now I'm going to run out, and I just have to be wary of the trolls over here. So I'm going to heal up, because they do cause a lot of damage. I'm going to remove my armor and run past them. Okay, so I'm going to continue through New Londo to get out of here. It's like a nice little Morrowind bridge here. Near Dagather. Alright, I'm going to heal up here real quick, because he will swing at you, like so, if you stop to grab that Soul of Proud Knight. Alright, so obviously I dodged that successfully. And now my poison wore off, so now I need to run past all of the drakes again. And I'm put my armor back on. Here. Alright, so I went up here, and I'm gonna exit through over here. That was a little fast. Alright, so I just use a transient curse before I run into this room, because there are ghosts here. I could grab the items up here, I don't feel like it. Okay. Edit this. Alright, so I'm gonna climb out over here to get out of New Londo back to the Firelink Shrine. So I'm gonna climb out of here to get out of New Londo and to go back to the Firelink Shrine. You could pull that lever if the elevator's not here. So right here, now that you killed Kaylan's sister, right here, now that you killed Kaylan's sister, you're able to use her Firekeeper Soul to upgrade your Estus Flask. Use Firekeeper Soul to reinforce Estus Flask. Yes, Estus Flask reinforced. So I got Estus Flask +1. So now I'm going to go over here, rest at the bonfire. It's very nice. You can go right over to your gargoyle fight, but first I'm going to repair my sword. Like Shrine. So you could purchase Titanite shards from him. So at this point, what I'm going to do... So now that what I'm going to do, now that I collected all those extra souls, is I'm going to use all these souls, and I'm going to upgrade my Zweihander all the way for the gargoyle fight. I'm going to change my equipment. So now obviously my Zweihander +5 has 195. Zweihander's at 195, so obviously I prefer the Zweihander now as a weapon. I don't think I have enough on me right now to level up. Maybe Soul of Quelaag. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so at level 24 strength, you're able to single hand your Zweihander effectively without getting the message that I got over here. So you no longer need to level up your strength. So at this point, I recommend doing endurance so you could swing more at the 2 gargoyles. And then, yeah, I don't really need to level anymore. Essentially what I did was I power leveled against Ceaseless Discharge and versus Quelaag, and then I defeated Quelaag's sister, for the Firekeeper Soul to reinforce my Estus Flask. And then I use all the souls that I found along the way to reinforce my armor and my weapon. So now fighting the gargoyle is much better. I'll bring the second bell, and then I'll power level in Anorlando and skip everything. So this guy, he kind of blocks you, but if you press LB and block him with your shield, you could run right by and just run straight ahead here. Try to dodge these little attacks. Hit him with your long ass Zweihander. Okay, so the gargoyles are on the other side of this. And obviously here are my current stats. I'm way overpowered for this fight, but that's the best way to do it because you have to fight 2 people at once. Obviously after you beat Quelaag, they're a little bit easier to fight. And then you're able to unlock Anorlando by defeating the Iron Golem. I'm just going to throw RTs at him because it's way more powerful. And simple R1s just don't do enough damage for what you need. Plus you got to heal up. You can cut their tails off too. Very cool. But I'm just going to down this dude as quickly as possible and focus on the second one. Because I don't like getting double teamed. I'm going to hit him with another RT. Very cool fight. Very simple when you do it that way. So now you have to go ring this bell up here, and you unlock Sen's Fortress over here, and then you're able to run through and essentially get to Anorlando after you defeat the Iron Golem. Like Edgar Allan Poe, for sure. Alright, so I'm going to ring this bell. There's the second bell you need to ring. After, of course, the Quelaag bell. This unlocks Sen's Fortress, which lets you go over to the Iron Golem boss fight on top. And then you get carried over to Anorlando, where I train on the Silver Knights, who give a lot of souls to level up. Alright, so this is Sen's Fortress opening up. Kind of looks a little bit like a RE3 remaster with Nemesis. I gotta ring the bell Undead Church achievement. So you could actually tap B and slide down the ladder really quick, so you don't have to go down really slowly. And just power level. It's not that hard of a game, to be honest, if you do it this way. It just initially seems like it's very hard. But once you get like the powerful Y-hander, everyone kind of looks like noobs. You just pwn every single one of them. Including the Ice Wizard from Adventure Time. He's dead too now. Unacceptable. More OP than I expected. Got another Firekeeper soul. I didn't know that you could use that to reinforce your Estus Flask before Quelaag. Sen's Fortress. Alright, so Sen's Fortress is over here. Now the gate is open. I'm not going to run there, but obviously fight the Iron Golem at the top. I'll do that next stream. Uncertain. Because they like to be like, alright, like, the weather's kind of changing. Like, let's kind of, like, interview maybe. And then, I don't know, they, like, change up, like the interview time. Like, I feel like the interviews kind of like just like revolve around like my my gaming. Like I'm trying to game, and like they kind of just set up like the interviews around like if it's cold or like all this other stuff. It's pretty nice, very simple, very straightforward, and I enjoy it a lot. Because I just get paid and I gotta stand out. For a reason, too. I don't like how that shield doesn't rise up there quick enough. What that is, like, I guess, like my burger juices just get, like, digested or whatever. Alright, so essentially you could run down here and get the Demon Titanite later. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to do that. Obviously, I'm going to go right to the bonfire. Essentially, these are traps right here. So if you step on this tile, they will shoot arrows. So let me demonstrate this real quick. Alright, now you hop off it, and obviously the arrows don't hit you. So essentially over here you need to rapidly run through these pendulums as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to run through all of them. Fight the snake to the right so it doesn't sneak up behind you while you fight the cobra. Person. Alright, so after he throws the lightning bolt, you go over here and you dive roll for the last one. Watch out for the trap behind you, so turn around and point your shield at it and then go up to the gray light. All right. So essentially now you're close to the iron golem, you're close to the bonfire. So you're gonna run up here, and you're essentially gonna run over here and hop down real quick to the bonfire before you get any smoldering boulders thrown at you. And you're gonna light it and chill. Like you're the boulder at this point. Like on Twitch, I always see people play marbles on stream, and basically you just like put say enter and then exclamation point, and then your username appears in like this mini game where with like 40 however many people are in Twitch chat, and the marbles basically they roll down the hill and they race each other randomly. Like you don't control it or anything. You get to watch though where your marble finishes sometimes. If it finishes, some of them fall off the level. I mean, it's a really Marbles on stream was always like such a great game. Obviously, I played Marble Blast Ultra on Xbox 360, which had the story mode. They actually removed it as an arcade game, sadly. But Marble Blast Ultra was such a great game. Honestly, I think that's the only thing missing from the Iron Golem's chest here is the Mega Marble. I think they kind of stole his heart there. That game was obviously super massive because you could go in the center of the level and pick up the Mega Marble upgrade, and it was like Mega Marble. So this is kind of like the Mega Marble right here. I'm not sure what that like symbol is on his forehead. I don't really know like how to like read into like some of the artwork in this game. This guy is tall as shit. Like he's super tall. So like if you're ever talking about like some like obnoxious like little person, just like talk about like how tall they are. Okay, so it looks like if you hit his off-balance leg that he's not leaning forward with, swinging, you're able to knock him off balance. And get a cool screen cap for chat with your armor on real quick. Alright. Like, it was supposed to be like the beginner slope, but it definitely was not the beginner slope for like a class trip. And that was like the worst waste of my fucking time on this planet. You just go like 50 miles per hour down the mountain and there's no stopping. Your legs get twisted and you just fall as hard as possible. Snowboarding is trash. Alright, so I defeated the core of the Iron Golem. Got some humanity. With like dialogue and like everything, but I guess they're just showing off like the graphical capabilities. I don't know, like I'm not about to like go into like VR development here or anything, but Me. I'm not fighting these dudes. Any of them. Person too, and the bonfire went out in my main game. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? I'm sure there is a. All right, so I'm gonna use I reinforce the visible walls, whatever. So you could get a crystal halberd or something by killing them. It doesn't last long, but it's super powerful. Alright, so let me show Anorlando over here. Looks super cool. But there's really no point. So that's how you get to see the Scalus over there in Anorlando. However, I'm going to go over here to Ornstein and Smough. You basically... I'm going to use the halberd here. The halberd is the optimal weapon to fight here. Run past this gargoyle too. I actually, I know this one place that actually has like real life gargoyles. So these dudes, they shoot lightning after you as you run down here. So just like dodge roll past them. And just like keep rolling. Because you may get hit by lightning. Gonna heal up real quick. And I'm gonna hold LB here just to dodge all the arrows. And I'm gonna run up. Grab my souls real quick. So this dude's a little bit difficult because normally I would have a Black Knight Greatsword here. So essentially what I would do is I would hit him off with the Black Knight Greatsword. But now with this Y-hander, that dude was like, ah. That shit was funny as fuck. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Let me check out this area here real quick in the remaster. Alright, so I'm gonna go through the white light, and now I'm like inside the Anorlando Castle. The bonfire here is on the left side. The right side obviously has the Silver Knight in there. Solaire's just chilling here. Recording and see how it looks, because at least I could do recordings for like boss fights. This game looks super nice. Like, I don't know, Destiny or Dark Souls. Because these dudes are super easy to run by. Alright, so I'm going to purchase 2 Twinkling Titanites and reinforce my Silver Knight Straight Sword. +3. Yeah, it's still 2,000. Okay. So now it needs 2 more Twinkling Titanite. Sad. And then you can just RT them when they stand up. So like here, I like to again switch to this Y-hander. Break all the furniture. Hop back out. And switch back to my Silver Knight sword. Draw him over here. Hit him with like the serpentine lunge. And then these two dudes, I like to drag them both at the same time upstairs. And then just Y-hander them. Both in the doorway. That's pretty fun to do, always. Even with the Silver Knight sword. So just lead them both upstairs. And it's a nice view too while you do it. Watch this, it's gonna be absolutely hilarious. Ready? Oh my god. I'm getting pancaked. No way, dude. They're getting pancaked. This is my current level for the Ornstein and Smau fight. I'm level 63. And essentially, here's my equipment. Elite Knight Helm and Elite Knight Armor +5, which I upgraded with large Titanite shards at the blacksmith in Anne Orlando. I could alternatively use the Black Iron Helm and Black Iron Armor, because it has better stats and stuff, which I found near the Painted World over here. So I'm going to use my Silver Knight Straight Sword +5, which I upgraded with the Twinkling Titanite. And yeah, all my humanities. I fight Ornstein. I like to essentially dodge to the right to avoid Smau. I use the pillars as cover, and I fight Smau. I like to dodge diagonally to avoid Smau's attack. And Ornstein's pretty slow, so as long as you keep a pillar or whatever, you're good. The RT attack does way more damage here versus Smau. You have to watch out for the running Ornstein hammer. I sometimes forget he's there. Smau throws electric at you like so, so you have to like move a little bit. So it looks like there's some distance here between Smau and Ornstein, so that's when I attack Smau. Sometimes you just need to take